Josh a lot through the year, but when you see, as a coach, when you see a kid who has as much growth on a personal level and as a player in a year, what does that mean to you as a coach?
It's satisfying. I mean, obviously what we want to see in every one of these young people is that they're growing on and off the court, and you're seeing that with these guys. Obviously we're always asking them for more, and we may be asking them for more than they should give. I always say this, I'm not ever downplaying my team. So what we do is just kind of, everybody's looking at them and saying, well, they should be doing this and this. That's because it's led by us. That I say, these guys are good players. They're as good as anybody. They should be he's as good as anybody in the league. He's the best guard. He's this, he's that. Well, it puts us maybe where we're trying to ask them to do a lot more than they're really comfortable doing. We're dragging them out of a comfort level. And everybody's expectation is maybe beyond where it should be. But that's how I've done it in the past and how I continue to do it.
John, in random games, who is it that you've won at the line?
Well, it depends. I mean, it depends on the game, but obviously Brandon and Duran are probably two, but I would have no problem with either Darius, or I'd have no problem with Terrence, and you know, even DeAndre made big ones against Tennessee. We're a good free throw shooting team. I'm not. Now, if you have a choice between a guy who just made 5 in a row and a guy missed the front end 1 and 1, you got your, don't throw it to him. He just missed one. Throw it to him. That kind of stuff we got to get better at. Not driving into traffic, not messing around with the ball. All stuff that they're capable of changing.
John, you did a good job against their three-point shooters the last time. What are some of those things you hope to continue to do well?
Well, they're shooting more of them now than they did then. They're truly shooting 30-some threes a game. They're doing them in transition. They're doing them off of screens. They're doing them off of pick and rolls. They're doing them if you go zone. I mean, they're shooting a lot more threes. The guys that they're playing, you know, almost every one of them, including their 4 and 5, can shoot threes. So they go pick and pop, shoot threes. So,
how close do you think Darius is to being 100% on that drawing?
I think he was okay last game. I mean, he was good yesterday in practice.
What do you think of South Carolina now? They've lost 6 out of 7 compared to the first time.
Yeah, but if you watch, it's kind of like I tried to tell you about Mississippi. And I said, listen, I just watched the games they lost. They could easily be flipped the schedule. Now you see Mississippi. Have they lost since they played us? I don't think they've lost since they played us. And this team the same. Yes, they have lost games. But when you look at them, they're not getting buried. Now, Florida went into their building and played out of their minds and shot ridiculously well. Guarded threes. They just made them. Vanderbilt was a close game until one spurt. One spurt gave them a 10-point lead. The majority of the game was even. A 4.3-minute spurt. They went 3, steal, 3, basket, basket. They had a couple turns, and all of a sudden it was 12, and it stayed there. But look, they're good enough to beat us. They are.